we were all invited to go to the racetracks to meet Tim Allen. He's a big racer. Like, it's a gift. To them, it's a chance for them to learn English through him. It's a chance for them to teach the other kids some English through him. It's an opportunity. Wait, left is north? That's gonna really confuse me. Is that what you mean? Okay. Wait, what? Guys, I'm directionally challenged. Don't tell me that don't tell me that left is north. Why would you do that to me? Tojo! Listen carefully. The world is not just a single entity. Keen, this world is not the world you grew up in. 10 years ago, something happened that put your very soul teetering on the balancing scales of fate, with a 50-50 chance of life or death. This is when your future was split in twain. In your home world, you survived to live a happy and prosperous life. That is how you made it to the present point in time. However, here in this alternate world, you are in fact dead and buried. You died 10 years ago, but this world's timeline has flowed on regardless. You have no place in this world. Here, you are but a ghost brought back from the past. I do not know what happened 10 years ago, nor can I guess what triggered your entrance into this world. Perhaps in this world you are the missing piece from a giant puzzle. And maybe, just maybe, the vacuum created by your non-existence here has drawn you across the border between the dimensions to fill the void in that puzzle. It seems the patient has been poisoned with hydrovenom. Is this the place? It's just your average beach. You ready, guys? Crafty watching. Wait. I'll be in the room next door, so call me when you need me. And do not forget that even though the poison is gone, she has not completely recovered. The general and his men are headed for Fort Dragonia. Ooh. なんじゃこれ。すごいな。6時間でクリアか。You remember this place, guys? Remember this scene? Yeah, that's a crappy situation to be in. A not so famous at all company kinda did that to me, but I kind of expected it. It's actually when I was coming into Japan for work for the first time. Hey there, Game Reflex here, and you're about to watch some gameplay from my Chrono Cross Remaster streams. In our streams, we play a lot of JRPGs and encourage viewers to practice their English and or Japanese in chat. If you enjoy this content, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and also to follow me on Twitch to chat or watch me live. The link is in the description below. どうも、キンリフレックスです。ここでは Twitch でライブ配信しているクロノクロスリマスター版のゲームプレイをアップしていきます。Twitch の配信でたくさんの日本の RPG をプレイしていて、見に来てくれている視聴者の方にチャットで英語や日本語の練習してもらっています。内容が気に入られた方はチャンネル登録、そして Twitch のフォローをよろしくお願いします。Twitch では私とチャットしたり、ライブ配信を見ることができますので、動画の下のところにあるリンクをどうぞクリックしてください。It's actually when I was coming into Japan for work for the first time. I had already studied abroad, and so I already was sure I wanted to be here. but they said that the final interview they wanted to have in Japan, and they can't pay for flight tickets, which that's understandable, and whatnot. But then I go there, and I don't actually want to talk about it exactly what it was, but basically it was really scammy. What they wanted me to do was basically lie and cheat. It's still legal stuff, but not what I was expecting at all, and that's kind of why they did that. And I was like, oh, okay. But to be honest, it was to get a shoe-in Japan. I had several friends. I easily got a job teaching within like a week, but still. I can imagine that really screwing somebody up. I can't understand the story of Kingdom Hearts. I played the first one, but never could play the other games because I never had the right systems. That's a good point too, P-chan. If you're not like buying all the different systems, you can't possibly get all of the story in. You can't, you know, absorb all of the story. It happens all in the past, but I also got jumped. You got jumped heading over there? Were you okay? It's terrible. You were having some bad luck. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I actually, see, I was aware, and I was like, let me just get to a good stopping point, and then, okay, let me SR. Only happens to you. Or it's done to you by like a company or something like that, or a famous person. I can see you kind of want to boycott their services, right? Like not use their services anymore. When I was elementary schoolish, maybe junior high-ish, I think elementary school, my dad worked at St. Jude's Ranch for Children, so it was a place where he basically watches over a bunch of kids who, for one reason or another, the parents can't watch them. Can't look over them. And anyway, so basically I had lots of unofficial brothers. But we were all invited to go to the racetracks to meet Tim Allen. He's a big racer, and is it in I think it's Las Vegas or Henderson. It's somewhere in that area. Oh, I knew it. I knew I left. Anyway, we drove like it could have been in Henderson. We drove relatively far out, and I was looking forward to it for like weeks. And it was a planned event. We get there, and like we talked to the assistant basically outside his trailer. She goes into the trailer, and we can hear him say, "No, I don't feel like meeting any little poops today. Send them away." And I never watched, since then I haven't watched any movie he's in. Cause screw that guy. So I feel, yeah, like, honestly, he might have just been having a really horrible day, and there may be plenty of other actors that are worse than him that I just don't know. But when it happens to you, it feels personal. So I get you. I get you. I would fully understand if you didn't want to watch Disney. I didn't expect it because they were very enthusiastic about having me. Yeah, my story is a little bit different. That's really unfortunate. That's the issue, though. They're too big. Complaints like that, don't touch them. Yep, that's true, too. I mean, they own all of Fox now, right? Yep. I was okay, but I got some nasty threats and got surrounded by some not-so-nice people, but for some reason, they let me go. I'll take it as a blessing. That's scary, son. I'm glad you came out okay. No worries, but it was a day for sure, yeah. JPET swapped, yes he did. Never meet your heroes. Yeah, well, he wasn't. Luckily, he wasn't like my favorite actor, but I was still excited to see one actor that I liked, I guess. Yeah. So that being said, I definitely never want to meet maybe Jim Carrey, because I'll be disappointed in him if he's not awesome. Ryan Reynolds. There's no way Ryan Reynolds is... There's no way that he would say anything that would disappoint me. I can't imagine. Who else? Who else would I don't want to meet because I'm afraid of disappointment? Guys, who would you like if you met him in real life? In real life, if you got to meet them and they ended up being a total jerk, who would disappoint you the most? Like any kind of, for whatever reason, they're famous. What kind of person would disappoint you the most if they ended up being a jerk? I still watch the things, but believe me, I have a disdain for the company. I love the films, so I personally don't boycott. Okay, yeah. Speaking of which, although we could have put them in an international school, it would have cost a little more. We put our kids in a regular hoikuen, regular daycare, and we don't like it. We don't like it at all. The teacher, I guess, she told us that our kid speaks too much English and that we should speak more Japanese to him at home. And I was like, or maybe you should learn some frickin' English. Jesus. No, but not, okay. It's not her job to necessarily learn English, although my son doesn't really use any English that they weren't taught in junior high school in Japan, for one. And also, you should not be putting him down for having a skill set that you don't have. He speaks Japanese just as well as he speaks English. It's kind of, he doesn't have any problem with being watched by other Japanese people who speak zero English. They communicate with him fine, so there's a problem with the teacher, I think. So we weren't happy with that statement. You better be speaking English to them boys as often as possible. Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, screw her. Absolutely. So, yeah, I'm also doing, I now have a part-time job actually at in an international school as well. I'm doing a lot of things, but I can probably get them in there. We just gotta figure out what to do about the extra money they'll cost, but yeah, it's lame. Are you like, 君は中学校卒業したんでしょ？そのくらい英語を覚えられないのかい？このビッチ。Something like that. そのようなこと言ってました。俺じゃなくて奥さんが言ったんだけどね。クレーム。俺だったら、そうだよね。奥さん日本人だから、なんていうか、遠回しの言い方はいけるけど、俺アメリカ人だからただただ失礼なとりあえず失礼な言い方しか言えないんだよね。怒ってる言い方しか。Even if you speak nothing but English, it's their job to teach them even Japanese. Right? Okay, so that's not something I would want to hear for sure. Very rude on a lot of levels. Yes, absolutely. So, Pichan made a very good point. Pichan's also a hoikushi. So, several 3-year-olds, pure Japanese 3-year-olds, don't really speak Japanese that well yet. Everybody learns at different paces, and that's okay. That doesn't mean they're dumb. That doesn't mean you're not speaking enough Japanese to them. That's children. To say that, like, there's no way that she says that to any of the other Japanese children's parents. So quite honestly, it's quite a racist statement. So yeah, we're not happy with that. But yeah, like, sorry, that's not all but what I was saying, but yeah, it's their job to be teaching them the Japanese, the other kids and him as well. If you want extra cash, let me know. It's good pay. A message me later on Facebook if you want. Yeah. I didn't read the very first one. Sometimes I need a substitute for my Saturday job. Okay. Would it be better to message you personally to ask what that is? I'll message you to talk about it for sure. I didn't want to be too quick to pull the racist card, but it sounded pretty racist to me. If a kid who speaks English at our school, he understands Japanese and responds to English more. His teachers always ask me for English tips. Yeah, that's the right attitude. That's the right attitude. Because what they're doing by trying to enforce that he speaks more Japanese with them is just kind of saying, hey, you speaking English is not correct, you need to stop. And that's not what they need to be teaching the kids. They need to be improving their skills, not putting them down. Anyway, we weren't happy. For sure, Tikyo, thank you. I'll definitely message you. I don't think we have ever had a child that needs more Japanese. Oh, this child needs more Japanese. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Right? No, Pizza, what your coworkers are doing is exactly right. Going to, maybe these people don't have that resource, like you as a resource, but your coworkers are trying to help him, like, improve themselves or ask for, improve the situation to understand him instead of trying to change him. You're not supposed to change him. Most parents want more English immersion, right? Like, it's a gift. To them, it's a chance for them to learn English through him. It's a chance for them to teach the other kids some English through him. It's an opportunity. And they want to squash that? No thank you. That's not cool. Sounds pretty racist to me as well, especially knowing language use that was used on my cousin growing up in schools by teachers, treating him differently for his parents. Yeah, that's really not. That's true too. They're also telling us to make him sleep from 12 to 3 p.m. On Saturday and Sundays, so that he gets into the better into the rhythm of sleeping during that time at the hoiku. And I'm like, that's not my problem. Like, what we do on Saturday, Sunday is none of your business. You want me to do that so you have less trouble putting him to sleep? Like, he doesn't need to sleep for 3 hours a day to function. I mean, let me rephrase that. Like, as a nap. He doesn't need a nap for 3 hours to function. Some kids actually do. He doesn't. That's not my problem that he's maybe awake during your 3-hour nap time, which, by the way, is really long for Hoikuen. That's just laziness. They're trying to make us work harder so they can work less. And that's what really frustrates me about a lot of Japanese, like, a lot of daycares out here, is that they make you do so much work, and it's like, we're paying you. We're paying you. We're paying you because we have to go work and make money so we can take care of the children. And you try and make that so difficult by making us do your teachers actually work, right? He's 3. He's 3. Our nap time is about an hour at my daycare for that age. I can understand like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. 3 hours is freaking long. Does this person even like it, right? 'Cause it feels like no. Exactly. And so we don't want to... This is after 2 days of being there. We don't want to entrust our kid to this person. Oh my. I know this was a boss fight, but I honestly didn't think I needed to focus that much. Well, which one's more important? The guy we're fighting is green. Suzume is green. Shibito is white. I don't know. 1 hour of nap per year of age. 3 turning 4, yeah. Sansaiji. So yeah, like we have to... It's silly. You know, we have to prepare clothes, of course. This makes... I don't actually remember how we do it in the States, because I only remember what I remember of my daycare, which is very little. But we have to prepare the clothes for the day of the changes of clothes. We have to write their names on everything. That's understandable, because if they get mixed up, you don't know whose they are. But then, like, apparently they have special cots that aren't the normal size, and so instead of buying a sheet, one of the sheets that has the 4 straps, like a strapped sheet, whatever those are called, instead of just buying one of those, they tell us that we need to get a certain size towel and then sew them on ourselves. They won't accept one that's bought. What the hell? Like, what if we can't sew? Like, what if we can't sew? I'm not saying we can't, but actually not so well. So we ended up having a friend do it for us. Did I just heal the wrong person? Dang it. 33 hours for me. Nice. I'll also be 33 this year, looking forward to that extra hour of nap. You'd literally never wake up if you were... Chafin and I think too similar. Oh, my birthday's next month. Can't wait for that extra... You guys literally said the same joke. That's funny. Our 3-year-olds have nap from 1 to 3, but some kids don't nap, right? And that's normal. I was gonna ask. That is super dumb. Yeah, no, isn't it ours? A lot of them don't nap. Woohoo! Go, J-Pet. Okay. Oh, by the way, today the word of the day is kancha, which means gratitude or appreciation, because I am very appreciative of everybody of all of you, not just for continuing supporting me, but like I said, I had no expectations with my YouTube debut. I did not expect to have, where are we at now? Let's check. For our first video, that's amazing. So yeah, that's why that's the word of the day, because I'm very appreciative of you guys for making that happen. 38 views in one day is, for, at least on YouTube, a complete no-name, right? That's awesome. I just want to say I enjoy being here and get to learn a thing or two. Oh, well, thank you, son. I appreciate it. Because we learned the word kancha. Yeah, very good. And always feel free at any time to either speak in Japanese or ask questions, of course. I need to speak in, I keep saying it, but I need to speak more in Japanese. It's when the chat's 100% in English, English happens. But that's me. I need to try and encourage more Japanese. The Watchkeeper faces north as we defend the fort. Wait, left is north? That's gonna really confuse me. Is that what you mean? Okay. Wait, what? Guys, I'm directionally challenged. Don't tell me that don't tell me that left is north. Why would you do that to me? I'm gonna make them brush their teeth at lunch. They should though. That's good. There's a water bottle, dirty bag, bib, and then nakucho. That's it. That's it, Pichan. You guys are doing it right. You guys are doing it right. Ours is really specific and really long list and really annoying. I mean for our kids, not for the place I work at. Your body seems to be brimming with energy. Oh, this place, oh nice. It heals you too. It heals you guys. But it heals you, but you can't save at it. But it looks like a save point. Why? Nande Nanja kore. They have to bring a bag that is dirty with them. Not quite, JPat. Not quite. Dirty clothes bag, yeah. And for my school, they encourage you to buy these. There's like a box that just have their almost like kitchen bags, so they can easily pull one out for the day, so you don't have to keep giving one every day. But yeah. Well, clearly we need to try all of them, so let's just try all of them, yeah. Yeah, Monday they have to bring, because they bring stuff home to wash and whatever. Is that supposed to, I thought that was the kanji for de at first, deru. But now I realize that that's a random symbol that means nothing. Well, it might mean something, but it's not Japanese. Thank you for watching this gameplay from Chrono Cross Remaster. If you enjoyed this content, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button and also to follow me on Twitch to chat or watch me live. The link is in the description below. クロノクロスリマスター版のゲームプレイを見てくれてありがとうございました。内容が気に入られた方はチャンネル登録、そして Twitch のフォローをよろしくお願いします。Twitch のリンクは下のところにあるので、どうぞクリックしてください。